så kort. Ja, jeg blir jo litt kvikkere av den. Så må du...
Jeg er ikke så glad i jus.
Nei. Eller sånn kulturmelk, drikker du det? Sånn syret melk?
Ja, jeg kan drikke det.
Ja.
Du har ikke havremelk?
Nei, men jeg har mandel og havremelk.
Ja, jeg skal ta den.
Ja, du vil heller det. Men i kaffen eller så i et glass også?
Bare sånn i kaffen.
Bare i kaffen, ja. For vi tar jo halve koppen med.
Ja.
Du har jo ikke noe immunforsvar du skal passe på.
Nei, ikke for noe.
Den er god, synes jeg. Mandel og havre. Eller liker du best i det med bare havre?
Bruker du den beste, eller?
Nei, jeg bruker den også, men hva liker du best?
Jeg har ikke prøvd den.
Har du ikke prøvd den?
Nei.
Nei. Bare kanskje jeg så tok den, for jeg tenkte det kan være godt med litt sånn.
Ja. Spennende.
Ja.
Ja, jeg tror jeg skal bare ringe til døren og si hei, er du klar?
Ja. Men jeg ringte Jan til deg i dag? Nei, han bare sendte melding.
Hvis jeg ringer, han vil se hvor jeg er. Ja.
Oi! Men hvis du sender melding da?
Ja, jeg sender melding. Bare melding.
Bare melding, ja. Spennende.
Melding. I thought I was not gonna step on a plane until my next big trip, but I'm in Oslo, and what am I doing here, you might be wondering. As a quick backstory, I ran my marathon in May. It was my first ever race, and I had my whole family come and support me, which meant a lot for me, especially since I was just getting started with my running journey. My family came from both Spain and Norway since my siblings are living there, and today it is exactly the 21st of September, which is when the half marathon of Oslo is taking place. Both my siblings started running because of me, and they both signed up for their respective half marathons. And today is the day that my brother is running his first half marathon, and it meant a lot for me when he came and saw me and cheered me on, which I really needed. And today I felt like I needed to do the same for him. He has no clue that I'm here, and he's actually sending me messages to have a call and talk about his strategy, and he's sending me all these messages about how nervous but excited he is. And now I'm on my way to surprise him. I'm also dressed in running clothes, just in case he wants me to run halfway with him, which I hope. I know at least it was of massive help for me, so hopefully he lets me run with him. I was really debating on going, but then I thought these experiences only happen once in life, money comes back, and these memories will live forever in my heart, hopefully in his too. So this is your sign to do something nice for the people that you love or support you. My heart is pounding. I'm so excited and a bit nervous.
What the? Espero me hagis fallat. Si féssim d'aquí una hora. All the way from Kenya.
Are you ready?
Super ready.
Stämma estan nerviosos, per aquí?
Molt nerviosos.
Jo avui no corro, només miro. Bueno, sí, corro. Corro la meitat, corro la meitat. Ja tenim... Aixeca la medalla, Jan.
Una mitja a un i mig.
A veure la medalla, Jan.
Clar, és que...
Sí, el tio és ràpid.
I left the vlog hanging yesterday, but headed to meet my brother. Hopefully he's gonna want to answer some questions about yesterday and the whole experience. We're gonna have lunch at a pizzeria, which I'm very excited about. And yeah, after that I'm gonna chill out for a bit at her apartment, and from there I'll go to the airport back to Copenhagen. Are you hungry?
I'm super hungry.
Repetitiva la feina o no?
Jo diria que gens de moment, o sigui, hi ha molt a aprendre i mil merdes a fer i mil coses a aprendre, o sigui, zero. És quart i de reflexió.
Us vau conèixer la feina vosaltres?
No, el màster.
Okay, so I managed to get a hold of my brother, and I'm gonna ask him a few questions about his running journey overall and the whole half marathon experience. Maybe you can start telling us a bit about like your background, like what motivated you to start running.
So I have to say that the culprit is the person sitting to my left. We were a weekend watching you running the full marathon in Copenhagen in May. Then we were like, damn, at least we gotta start trying just to see how we feel. And then that one thing led to another one, and here we are.
Okay, good answer. My next question is, like, what was the most challenging part of your training? You say that, well, he loves climbing, so that's his main, like, sport. But you also like ski, and I feel like we both have a pretty good athletic background, so we're not starting from scratch. But you were never, like, a runner. You've done, like, paddle and those, like, sports where it's, like, very short and explosive movements. So, like, what was the most challenging part?
Yeah, so definitely when I was younger, I did play football, and that's more aerobic sport. But the past few years, I've been doing more anaerobic sport, like climbing, of course, and so on. So I had good fitness base, but holding these long distances and so on, I was definitely not trained for. So that was a big challenge, though I think I managed it quite well.
But I think you're also, like, pretty disciplined, right?
Yes, definitely I'm disciplined. My girlfriend can tell. I was following the program, like, quite from day to day.
Which program?
Yeah, so they say that running is cheap. It's not. Get the shoes, get the watch, get the bib. Oh, that was expensive.
Yeah. The fuel.
The fuel, the gels, every week, and so on. So definitely not expensive, not cheap. And the most one of the most difficult parts was just focusing on running. And as the race approaches, it was also like, oh, I cannot do other stuff because I don't want to risk an injury right after 3 months training. So that was also like quite demanding. Just keep focusing on running.
That is also like something that I experienced when I started training for my full like marathon and half marathon. You have to be quite disciplined, and if you've done previous sports that require that kind of discipline, it's gonna be easier. But if you're starting from scratch, it's gonna be quite challenging. Yeah, that's something to have present. And then maybe my next question is about more of like the race. What was going through your mind? Because I've done a couple of races now, and so many things cross my mind. Like I want to stop, and I'm gonna come up with all of these excuses of why I walked and all of that. And I'm just curious to learn more. Like, what was going through your mind through the race? Because you did set up off like pretty fast. What was going through your mind?
So definitely coming to the race, I was rather tranquil, and I know I had done my homework. So in that side, I was rather happy. But it was my first race, so I definitely did not know what to expect. What pace should I follow? I don't have any previous experience, so I don't know what should I be running at. And my goal pace runs, some of them I have not done because I was sick. So I did not know if I could maintain the pace I wanted. And then one benchmark that I did follow was the average across half marathons. So that was a good starting point. And then I started to talk with my sisters, and my goal originally was 2 hours, but then it started going down. And then, so during the race, starting, I knew, I have read a lot, heard a lot in videos that you should keep it together and don't get overexcited. So that's what I tried to do. The course was also quite hilly, so a big advice was to not maintain the pace, but maintain the effort. So going up, the good tip was to just slow it a little bit down, and then you would gain it, go on the way down. So that definitely helped me. And also, 1/3 rule. The first third should be easy, second third should be medium, and third third, you're going to definitely feel it. So I was just like 1/3 done, let's go, 2/3 done, let's go. And the third, I know it was going to be difficult, but thanks God, my sister was there and she could pull me. So yeah, that was very good. Yeah.
I did surprise him, so I ran like 9 kilometers with him, but you were struggling quite a lot. Like, what was going through your mind? Like, because I was in front of you, did I help you like to push more, or like what was exactly going on?
So definitely, one of the problems, I have asthma, and one of the problems I had was mainly breathing. My legs were fine pretty much all the time, but it was breathing, and I also got, ¿cómo se dice flado? Breathing, because I have asthma, and also while running I got flato since minute 1. I had and also I got the side stitch. So since minute 1 I was having trouble breathing, and then having you there, it helped me in keep pushing the pace, because if not I would have maybe not walked, but maybe I would have just slowed down quite significantly. So that really helped. And also, one thing that was in my mind, it was that I had done a great opening, so I had done that effort, and I did not want to throw that away. So that just, mentally, I was just focusing on that and just going to the next mile, and so on and so forth.
Pretty good answer. And I think like we come from a family of like non-runners, rather more like a team sort of sports. Like we've played football, not basketball, but tennis as well. I keep played like a lot of paddle. How has like running changed your perspective of like sport, or what did you gain from running? Because you might have enjoyed it a tiny bit to be able to push through these 4 months.
So definitely running, and especially these long distances, it's something that you're by yourself and you have a long way to go. So definitely something that I have gained is to just be ahead of my mental game and just push to the next mile and push and push and push.
And be like resilient.
Be
right?
resilient, definitely. And also to set a goal and go for it and just push through it.
Maybe like for the last question, which advice would you give to someone who is maybe considering starting running or maybe signing up for a race because this was your first one, and he might be in a position to tell you more than me. Of like which advice in general to just for someone who's starting out or is thinking of starting running.
So it depends. I think if you're a competitive person or you just want to do it to prove that you can do it. And definitely if you just want to prove yourself that you can do it, as in finish the race, definitely don't pick a very difficult goal, because then you're not going to enjoy it that much. And once you're finished, you will not have the feeling of, oh, I had so much fun. So definitely that is something that I would consider it.
Mm-hmm. I can definitely relate there, especially when you set yourself with a very ambitious goal. It can lead you to hate the sport from the start because you are setting like all these maybe unachievable goals without you even have tried it before. And in my eyes, it's pretty important to have a less ambitious goal and enjoy the ride, especially the start, for you to be hooked. It's like going to the gym. You might go for 3 months and you're not seeing the gains and you decide to give up. But you have to have that patience at the start to keep going and keep pushing. And eventually, with time, effort, consistency, it will come. I would love for him to run a marathon. And also my sister, you might not know, but we are triplets. And a big goal of mine is to do a marathon together. That would be so cool. But putting that aside, would you consider doing like another half or a marathon? Because I'm pretty sure you could do it.
So as I've said, I've never done this long distance, high endurance sport. And now the half marathon is off the list. And I think that definitely the next goal is just a marathon. And
I'll keep him accountable for that.
Copenhagen, who knows? Maybe yes, maybe no.
To be announced. Maybe if you get this video to like 300 likes. Oof. Yeah, I think you can do it.
I'm down. Okay. Deal.
Okay. Get this video to 300 likes. Well, it's been a pleasure. Just seeing my brother and running with him. I know it was not easy and something that I basically convinced him to do, but he did it.
But it was so good that at least she was there.
Yeah.
And it was also, I really appreciate that we had a long time before running because it started at 1:50. So we had a long time since we woke up. So it was really good to have her there to also calm ourselves and have like the boys of experience. So that definitely helped.
Good to hear.